Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to Banished. I'm Lavender Mama, and this is a new game for me that is a colony sim game set in the medieval era, where you need to take a small group of families and turn them into a thriving settlement that can provide for themselves. Along the way, we could experience bad weather, famine, material shortages, disasters, sickness, or any combination of all of those. So come along and see what chaos ensues. Let's jump in. All right, so we are sitting at 8 adults, 3 children, no food. Well, I should say a very little amount of food. And we're probably going to eventually die off here pretty soon because we can't seem to get this going. Now, we do have no blacksmith right now, and we're out of tools. We do have a woodcutter. We don't have a forester. So I'm thinking we probably need to put someone into the forester, to the blacksmith here so that we can gain some tools. And then we are just going to come over here and we are going to cut down some of these trees. We probably have trees slated for cutting here somewhere, but I don't see them. So why don't we go ahead and just mark some of these random ones. And come over in here and mark some of these as well. So hopefully someone will start getting some tools together. Oh, yep, we can hear the toolsmith, which is good. We unfortunately don't have a ton of... Oops. Wrong button. We don't have a ton of... We have iron, but no wood. So that is the problem. We are late summer. We only have 2 farmers. The only real food we're getting right now is from the hunter, the gatherer, and the fisherman, which all don't have tools and so therefore are having a hard time doing anything. Our average health of our citizen has gone down by a considerable amount. And it looks to me like we still have medicines. We have tons and tons of textiles. Leather. So if we could get someone into the tailor, we would be able to make our people clothes, and that would make them just a teeny tiny bit happier. They are working on gathering the potatoes from this field. We pulled it down to just the 1 field because we couldn't handle the 2, which means that we have a lot less in the way of reserve of tools is low. Yeah, I know it is. That's why we got someone working on it. It says we do have a woodcutter. Do we have anyone working on cutting down these trees? No, we don't. Man, it's been a rainy autumn. We have a laborer. So do we put them in the Forester Lodge and just have them cut? Or do we put them into... We're gonna take off the planting and we're just gonna have them cut for right now. Because we need the lumber. We can't make tools because we don't have any oh, fisherman has died of starvation. How does a fisherman die of starvation when we have food? Oh, this is mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling. Oh. They went up to forest at this one? Apparently. which is, there was one closer. And this one is not doing what I need. I guess I could have closed that one because that's such a long, long way for them to go. Let's stop that one. This one is so much closer for all of the materials to go. We have cold people. We have hungry people. Because we only have 12 stored food. We are down to 4 people not having tools, so that does help. You know what? We're gonna kick this up a notch. We're gonna take this to 10 times speed. If we die, we die. We're very cold people. We're out of food again. We only have 2 children. I'm still really, really wondering how a fisherman can die of starvation when he's literally fishing up the food. Farmer has frozen to death. Oh no. Woodcutter has frozen to death. What the hell? We're down to 5 adults and 1 child. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. 2 adults, 1 child. 2 adults. We have a farmer and we have a fisherman. There is wood, so I'm not quite 100% certain why they don't get some wood. I'm so confused about this game. I'm so confused. We have our 2 little people who aren't going to live very long because there's no one gathering food. Oh. I guess we do have a fisherman. We have no one gathering wood, though. I'm thinking we let... Excuse me. Oh, they're deer. I'm like, what is that over there? Health is down to 1 heart. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. Which one was that? Nope, not that one. There we go. Oh, we got a child. How did we get a child when these 2 people don't even live in the same house? That is interesting. That is really interesting. Which house are they living in? Right there. So I don't understand why these 2... Well, I do understand how we ended up with a child. We have a man and a woman. I mean, come on. They're the last 2 people on Earth. This could become a very inbred society rather quickly. I honestly thought that we would, with the speed up, this wouldn't take so long. I didn't actually think that we'd get a child out of it. Okay, so we have 8 leather there. We have herbs and 48 leather there. We have a very rare food. We have very little wood. I mean, there is wood. She went and picked up some wood, so I'm not quite certain why she didn't take it to her house. Is the fisherman just a bad fisherman that he's not getting them any food? It is autumn. Oh, nice. She didn't get very much food. He's got no food. They're all hungry. Oh. And there it is. There it is. The end of our civilization. Deshley will now become a ghost town. A ghost town that will eventually be reclaimed by nature. All right, so let's go ahead and shall we try this again? Let's see. City name, Citro. Should we name it back to Deshley? All right, this is going to be season 2. Let's try it again. Oh, pause. Oh, wow. Look at all the stone. The storage barn is pretty far away from a lot of things. All right, so let's take a peek here. I'm thinking that like maybe over in here would be a good area for the hunter and the gatherer, although we could also put them over here. Town, I think probably over in this area. If we bridge over to here, we could actually put hunter and gatherer over here. All right, so I think first thing we need to do is figure out where that's going to be. Clear out all the stone and rock. And then get a... So I'm like, this area would be better for... Maybe over here? All right, so if the first thing we do is we plop down a... What am I looking for? We need a forester. Let's do that. And then let's have them gather all the resources. Well, all the stone and the rock in this area. Oh my, it did not like that. I should say stone and iron in this area. Because if we set our hunter on top of where this is, we'll leave all the existing trees. Come on. Okay. Let's let them to that, and then let's get them also collecting all the resources like in this area so that we can set down some housing. And I'm thinking Fisher Dock right over here, so let's go ahead and clear that area. It's just beeping at me like crazy today, and it seems like this map is on an angle. So like this direction is all of our, everything is, feels like it's on an angle to me. Weird, because of the way the river is running around it, but that's okay. All right. We are going to say we need to get all of our little thingies back. Our thingies. That one, this one, this one. Nope, not the map. This one. Let's get rid of that one. All right. So our city of Citro. We do have tools. We have wood, we have stored firewood, we have lots of food. It's not going to last us very long, but it is that. We are going to put in 2 fishermen. All right. I'm going to give us 1 builder. We are going to need a woodcutter and a forester. 5. We're going to need a blacksmith fairly soon. And we probably want... Okay. I think that's probably good for right now. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to... we'll do 5 times. All right, let's zoom out a little so we can see where they're all heading. All right. We also need to get a woodcutter in here. So I think, where will a path go along here? Let's see. Right along here, maybe. That's kind of a natural path that way. That probably was a dumb idea because now they'll want to build the path. But hey, it's okay. It's okay. We'll stick him right there. For right now. And then this guy almost built. We'll let them finish picking up all of that stuff. Our storage is almost full, though, is part of our... So we might want to invest in another storage lot. That's not the right thing. Let's just make another one right there. Ack. What already? Oh, we don't have our little notifications thingy on. Is it this one? No. This one? No. Oh, yes. Event log. Storage is near capacity. Okay. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh my gosh, look at that. They just started piling it here on the ground. Oh, I didn't know they would do that. That's interesting. Okay, how do I make that bigger? Remove. All right. There we go. Okay. I wish there was a way to prioritize. Okay, this guy is over here. We'll get him working on the, yeah. I hear you, people. I hear you. If you come over here and build this, we would have a set pile. Let's add another builder. Let's add another one of those. Woodcutter, forester. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Just stop. Stop. Where's the door on this guy? Right there. Food. Let's go ahead and plop down the gathering hut, we can throw somebody into the gathering hut. All right, we have 11 people. We can't tell how many people are in those families, though. I guess I really put too much stuff on the chop down list. We will limit. All right, now they'll all start running to put all that stuff into this area. Can we get this Fisher thing fixed? All right, we need to start working on some housing. And if we're gonna use that as our... How many houses do we need? Is the question. Oops. Ugh. Okay, how is this guy doing? It's 52% full, but we'll start using up some of that stuff and it'll be all right. We're up to 13 adults, 7 children. Food stockpile has drastically gone down, which we knew would happen. You are going to be plants only. I forgot about that. We are in autumn. Okay. We are going to need a gatherer. Yes, yes, sorry, Bob. Okay. So now we need to get a little bit of a... We should have done it before. We should have laid down the crop farm, but we did not. So we will go ahead and we are not going to make it super big. Reserve of food is low. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Already. Did I learn nothing? Did I learn nothing? There is no food. Oh my god. Probably because it went into all of these houses. Yes, it's in the houses. They have no food. We still have 7 people unhoused. Holy cats, look at that. That was a huge family. All right, so we probably need at least 2 more houses. Gosh. They have no food because these 2 houses took all of the food. This one has 124 potatoes. This one has 340 potatoes. Why do they get all the food? That is crazy. They have a few fish and a few onions. This house doesn't have anything yet. Okay, and here the snow comes. But we have everyone housed. Everyone is housed now. Okay, so we made it to the first... we're gonna put 2 farmers on that. And we are ooh, beans! And pumpkins! so that that gets planted right away in the child has died of starvation. Yeah, because some of these other houses are just mean and they won't give up any of the food. Like, that's crazy. I don't understand. If anyone who understands this game knows how I can get these houses to share the food that they came with. Reserve of logs is low. Okay. Let's go ahead and we are going to plant another forester over here and put them on. We're also going to come over here and get rid of all the rocks in kind of like their radius and all the iron. If that is actually their radius. We have 1 laborer. We have 4 builders, so we could probably kick that to 2 laborers. It seems like we do better. We are late winter. Oh my god! It's this house. No one will give them any food. I do not understand this. Like, I'm completely and utter baffled by that. Completely and utterly baffled by that. We are going to need another forester for this one. How are they doing over here with the tree planting? Can you, like, step it up, dude? It is early spring. Are we planting yet? I hope we are. Yes, it looks like we are. Gonna do a little spinny here. We could, I think, plant another field. I don't know if this is going to come back to bite me in the butt here. But plant another field. We've got 3 builders at the moment. We've got 2 foresters, 1 woodcutter, 3 fishermen. Maybe we pop that up to 4. 2 farmers. They need to remove the trees. All right, we are up to 15 adults and 6 children. I think that's going to be our personage for a little while. Did we get... Wait, where was that? It was over in here. We're still working on this. They need some logs. We have no logs? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take up this area right here. Okay, this has about the same radius here. So if we got this guy and we don't take out any of this right here, this can kind of be the barrier for... Hungry, hungry, hungry. Everyone is hungry. Again. We are early summer. I'm cooking them the harvest. They seem to not be able to collect the whole field with only a couple of them. I don't know, maybe it was the size I had the fields last time, but I worry about them not being able to collect all the food. We definitely need to get this because this would give us a later fall crop. This is like, this was, you know, ready early, and then this is ready later. What the? Died of starvation. Oh no. We do have some food, but it's like, once again, a few select houses are taking all the food. 173 beans. I do not understand. Honestly, I'm struggling here. I don't understand why they don't share the food. If anyone can explain that particular mechanic to me, that I would love to know. We have a lot of firewood now, so I'm gonna turn that down a touch. That will put that on pause until we lose a little bit of that. The problem is that, okay, now we're late summer and we already have all that crop in. That was an earlier crop than we had in the last run. Oh my god. Come on, get the last of these trees out of here. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Pumpkin, I don't think they'll actually be able to do anything. We need a couple more farmers. It's too late in the year to plant this. We're down to 17 tools. Which is not a good thing. We are starting to get logs for the forester over here, though. That is almost built. Very good, very nice. We don't have very much food. How are we coming over here? The logs are the holdup again. We are going to need a hunter. A hunting cabin looks like it can have... How many people can it have? Like, we might be in... I mean, this is not a great area because it's not built up yet, but eventually this will all be trees and stuff. And be a nice little protective valley for the hunter and the gatherer. Reserve of logs is low. Yeah, we know. We know. Trust us, we know. Let's go ahead and pick up this stuff over here as well. All right. We have a little food. It is late autumn still? How are we still late autumn? Seems like we've been late autumn forever. No. Oh, we had a child born. We have beans, mushrooms, and fish. Beans, mushrooms, and fish. Beans, fish, mushrooms, berries, and onions. I wonder, does the gatherer live in this house? No. Beans, venison, and roots. Beans, roots, and fish, and mushrooms. So we're doing better. We are going to stick with our little 5 houses though for a bit, which is going to limit our growth, but I think we'll make things a little easier. Storage is near capacity. Oh, okay. How is storage near capacity again? Can we let's, I don't want to overtake the path. Let's go ahead and just put in another little. I don't mind being near capacity on iron. All right, I think the next thing we need to look at is getting a blacksmith in. Where are they? Ah, there they are. You know what? I don't know that I... Hold on a second. I don't know that I like that spot. But they've already started building it. So we're carrying on. And then storage-wise, do we have some leather. We only have a few more coats. We are going to need to sacrifice someone to the blacksmith. We do have 15 adults and 4 children. I think we are probably going to have to break down and build another house. It is late winter, very mild winter compared to the last one we were looking at. Reserve of logs is low. It's more than low. It is non-existent. So we're gonna have to get a blacksmith in. So who are we gonna steal for that? We're gonna just have them cut for a little bit. This guy over here is still working on the planting. But as that kind of grows up, it'll be a little better. Oh, we didn't officially give this one a person, so we need a blacksmith. Okay, now we have no laborers at all, yet again. Oh, it is spring. They are planting. The beans are in. The pumpkins are going in. All beautiful. I wonder if we have orchard capability. Because I would kind of like to get that going as well. Pecans? Ooh, that would be a really good food source. We kind of need a second farmer over in here, I think, though. Okay. All right. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're not doing great, but we're doing all right. I wonder, can we fit a... we can fit a road right through there, but can we fit... No, the tailor would end up on the... Because we're running down on coats. What? You're missing logs, because we have plenty of iron. We learned from the last one. We will go ahead and... Oh, no. That was not what I meant to do. Okay, hold on. Stand by. I dislike that when you're doing something, it sometimes, like, will jog on you. Alright, so let's come back in with that road and... No. Oh, look! We're in early summer and there's already pumpkins? That's crazy. Why didn't they plant the whole field? Like, they only planted part of the field. That doesn't make much sense to me. Oh, the pecan bushes are going in. The pecan trees. Alright, we need some more lumber. I think we will come over here and denude a little bit of this area because our lumberjack is not keeping up. Maybe we take this stuff too. I'd like to know what the optimal farm size is for one farmer. So that then you could have one farmer doing the beans, one farmer doing pumpkins, one farmer doing the pecans, you know, and have multiples for that stuff. That would be a nice... How are you hungry? Would be a very nice way to go. I would also like to understand why they only planted this many pumpkins. Why didn't they plant the whole field? This one also, they skipped some. So is there like a time period that they have to get things planted? I would like to know that. Okay, logs are low. I got it. I got it. We're starting to build the tailor, although we don't have anyone to put in the tailor. Which means... it's kind of an unnecessary building at the moment. We could probably use another house. Let's put one more house right here. They kind of are jogging, but I think if there's a path there, they'll go to the path. It might take them longer. Oh, they're harvesting pumpkins. It is early autumn. We really collected the beans early last time, didn't we? Woo! Because we did it like in early summer. We're just going to pause that for the moment. Our average citizen health is down to 3 bars. So I'm wondering if we shouldn't smack an herbalist in here somewhere. They need a radius, right? Yeah, they do. They're the same as these guys. Just gonna take out some of the trees it planted. Whoop. It's all right. I don't know if that's a smart thing or if it should be in a different radius than the gatherer, but... Oh. Oh no. The beans. The beans did not get harvested in time. We need another farmer on this field. Which means we are running low on food. What have we got in inventories? 107 pumpkins. Holy cats. Okay, so while our stockpile is low, the houses aren't too bad. This one doesn't have much. Who occupies this house? A fisherman and a farmer. Wow, that's crazy that they didn't get any... They're not getting any of the food that they actually have produced. We're gonna run into a problem if this house goes up in... Are we out of stone? No. We're just building a lot slower because we've got one builder, I think. And of course we need logs. We have logs. This one, they need to remove 9 trees. 9 trees that we just had this forester plant. I don't know if he can plant more trees in here. I mean, because it looks like there should be space for more trees. But I'm not 100% certain. Firewood is a little low for my liking. Oh, this house is up. We have the woodcutter and a farmer in there. Ooh, they are in their teens. All right. I think the next thing we need to work on is the trading post. Where is that? It's that one, right? Yes. Trading post cannot be placed in this location. Why not? Okay. That's gonna take like everything we got. Lots and lots of what we got. It needs 80 stone, 40 iron, and 82 logs. Which is a crazy lot of logs. Alright, it is early spring. Are we getting to planting? Can we get to planting, please? Our pumpkin farmer is not even started. Did you see him? He came over. He planted 2 plants. And then walked away. He just went and stood right there. I am so confused. Oh, we're topped out on tools. That's all fine and good. That's all fine and good. Materials required to perform the work. I am going to... No, I'm going to leave that there because I'm deathly afraid of the no... I'm going to completely and utterly change this path now. Oh, the builder got the herbalist done. Do we have... Ooh, we have 3 people. All right, we need a herbalist. I'm going to put another one in builders, and I'm going to put another one in hunters. Gives us no laborers, but hey, it works. Or should I put another one as a farmer? So that we could have 2 working this field. Because once again, we only got half of this field planted. Can pumpkins only have so much space? Because if you get like really close, that's as close as we can get. I kind of only see pumpkins up to that. Oh, maybe. Maybe there's some in there. Oh yeah, it looks like we get the whole thing planted this time. We had 2 kids born. We're up to 18 adults and 6 children. Are we starting to get... I wonder if we're going to get pecans this season. They are fairly new trees, so it might take us a bit for that. Our blacksmith is having no trouble keeping up with the tools this time, which I am happy about. We do have no clothes though, so... And I'm gonna put one in the tailor. Because we do have leather. Yeah, we've got some leather. We don't have a ton of leather. But if we have someone in there that can just make it when we have it. I find this exceedingly weird the way these... maybe it's because of how he planted them. A few here, then he came back and did a few later. Like he did a succession planting without us knowing that's what he was doing. Let's go ahead and we need more trees. This forester we just strictly had on cut. I'm gonna leave it on cut because it doesn't seem to be hurting anything. Let's go ahead and cut this. Actually, let's just do right straight along there. Let's... Oh, I didn't know they had to physically, like, come and take them out. I don't think I've ever witnessed that. Maybe it's just because I did that when I didn't have things done yet. All right. So we are at our time limit for today. I want to say... I'm going to go ahead and pause. Doesn't really matter. We actually have done rather well for ourselves today. With this new civilization. Are we doing great? No. No, we're not. But we're doing better. I mean, food is always the battle. Food and tools. And we're doing much better now that I understand that you can just pick iron up off the ground. That you don't have to have a mine for it. That we can just let the... Ooh, look at that. Look at that. We're almost there. Maybe we have to wait until it's done. We're going to have to put a person in there, aren't we? Who are we going to steal for that? Oh, goodness. We don't really have a good person to steal for that. Definitely not a farmer. I guess one of the fishermen. And then we're going to put them as a trader, right? That's what we need. Yeah, they just have to build it. It's going to take them a minute to build, though. All right. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Uh-oh, what, the reserve of food is low. The beans just came in. How can the reserve of food be low? Anyways, I squirrel. I hope you have enjoyed this restart or second season of Banished. We're just gonna have to see how it goes from here on. All right. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.